2021 Hyundai Genesis G80 and G90. Of course, Hyundai doesn't want me to say Hyundai Genesis, but let's face the facts, people. It is. And here's another flop on its way. Two more vehicles coming into play, and actually a third with the SUV coming on down the line. What does that mean for Hyundai? It means less sales. Hey, check out that grille. I want you to see what I did there. What I did there was actually throw in a Cadillac symbol, because you want to know the truth? It fits just perfectly. The Photoshop wasn't even really needed. Just check that out again. Look at that. Boom. The crest fits just perfectly. Now, Cadillac is also another failing brand and has disgusting cars and has ruined the CT5 also. So Hyundai and good old Cadillac, they're working very well on screwing up their vehicles. So let's just get into this thing. What is it? What's going on here? Now, the funny thing is that these vehicles were only around since what, 2017-ish? So we're not even talking 3 years, and they already have to redesign? What's that about? Doesn't seem to make much sense. This car's kind of got that ugliness too of the Sonata. This one, of course, is the G80. It's sloped more. It's supposed to be the sportier luxury. I mean, their G70 at least is, you know what, it's a pretty decent looking vehicle. When I take a look at those, you know, it is the very sporty vehicle, whatever you want to call it. Their you know, sport car answer to what? BMW? I don't know. Is anybody buying that one? Not really. I've seen that lease in the 300s and still no one's buying that vehicle. The problem is that these cars are expensive. The other thing that happened with Hyundai is that they had asked dealers to make their own Genesis showroom to try to segregate it. A lot of these dealers didn't go for it. And could you blame them? The sales are very dismal. It's not like I haven't predicted this once before. You know, it's funny. Probably if you watch any of these other videos, I would imagine, oh, this car is so unbelievable. It's so great. Look, the fact is, Americans, they are symbol buyers. What does that mean? Everybody's out there buying Mercedes like it's going out of style. And Mercedes has totally diluted itself. So what do they come up with? They come up with this G90 here, saying that, hey, you know, this is real luxury. It's 90 grand, by the way, but you don't have to spend 120 on an S560. Is it a better car? I bet you it probably is. Probably drives better, rides better, has more luxury, probably doesn't break. Does it start? It starts at $72,000. That's a lot of money for a Sonata. I'm sorry, but it's big money. It's got an ugly ass grille as usual. What is it about car companies making the grills bigger and bigger and bigger? It just doesn't make any sense. You know, BMW is going through a disgusting redesign right now of ugly big grills. Guys, big grills are not trying to compensate. It's like they're trying to compensate for something else. It doesn't mean that it's more expensive because the grill is bigger. I just don't seem to understand it. That thing is ugly. It's like a diamond or something else. You know, it almost brings me back to when Acura TL made this ugly front design. It was kind of odd looking, and it really ruined the TL. And I didn't understand that philosophy of design or anything else. You didn't know if it was coming or going. It had that sort of look to it. You know, and Acura, of course, fell off the map also. So now, is this car going to sell? No, it's not. And those who buy them are going to lose big, as usual. Look at the back. It is disgusting. Now they wrote Genesis across the back of this thing. This is very ugly looking. It just, you know, when they came out with the Bentley Flying Spur badge, and people were replacing Bentley, you know, their Hyundai badges with the Bentley badges, those things look the best, actually. This new design look, you know, it's like a quad light system, dual lights in the front, quad lights in the front and quad lights in the back. I don't know, I'm just not seeing it. You know, and it's unfortunate. You know, Hyundai is trying everything in their power to get you to buy their vehicle. You know, 3 years maintenance, they'll come and get the car, they give you iPads, whatever the heck it is. They want you to buy this vehicle, they want you to try this out. And you know what? It's not working at all because the sales And I've said this once before, I'll say it again, I'll keep saying it again. The sales are terrible. You know, they're not selling at all, and Hyundai keeps doubling down on this. So what is the point? Do they think they can make money with this? Here's the other problem. Sedans are kind of dead. Yes, they're coming out with the SUV. When it comes to big, heavy luxury vehicles, though, you know, like let's face it, the Mercedes does very well in a big sedan. You know, Mercedes, most of the part, those S560s do well. You know, you see a lot of them out there. 7 Series is probably there. The new A8, unfortunately, is just a total flop. The redesign just did not take on. Looks basically like the other car, the older version, which was actually a hit. You know, they had never sold so many A8s with that redesign. But this, I don't think they're gonna really do anything. They're gonna have to come out with a really, really good lease payment on this. So right now I'm on the Hyundai website, the G80, and let me just see if they have any, what's the deals here? Because that's offers. Let me go to the offers page real quick while I have it up. Because, you know, I like to go live. So 2019 G70, that's the oldest share. That's the other car. G80, a 2020. They got a $469 lease with 36 months, $44.79 due at signing. What are they, crazy? G80 Sport, and this is the old one, really nice looking car. 2.9 financing up to 60 months, 3.9 for 72 months, $619 a month for 36 months with $5,600 due at signing. That's crazy, guys. Now we know why these things are not selling at all. The prices are way out of whack. G90, they have 2.9. 3,000 retail bonus cash. Now, here's what I want you to do, because a lot of you haters out there are saying, I don't know what I'm talking about. Go look at my other videos I did in my car hating section on my channel. Look, we have a lot of videos out there, over 7,000 videos. Okay? It's not like this is my first day on the job. I've been doing this before any of these other nerds were. I've been doing this thing since 2005. I was doing videos for car dealerships. It's not my first rodeo. So anyway, I have a lot of people always saying, oh, do more car hater videos. Well, you know what you got to do? You have to like, you have to subscribe, you have to get involved, and you have to make comments, because you know what? I don't really feel compelled to do this kind of thing without people showing interest. You know, there's other ways that I make money. This is not my full-time job. But anyway, I think next week I'll go over this ugly new Nissan Pathfinder. The revision of the Pathfinder. We're going to probably take a look at this Hyundai Genesis Pathfinder, whatever this is. I don't even know what shape this thing is on. Kind of remind me of the Pathfinder, though. Or even that Infiniti QX80 or 60. No, the QX60. Will this be a flop too? Of course it will. You know, what are you guys thinking over there at Hyundai when you're sitting around that corporate table? Get it together. This is going to be a flop too. It's in the right directions. You know, the Telluride is a big hit. The Hyundai Palisades, I really don't know much about that yet, but I do know that the Telluride does sell, and it's a great vehicle. Probably this truck is going to be, what, 80 grand, 90 grand? I don't even know. I didn't even really look up on it yet. When I make the video, I will. You know, it's just kind of like wasted space in my brain for something that's definitely going to be a flop. Hyundai, if you're out there, let me come to your next corporate meeting.